Are you guys ready to see the presentation of a lifetime? Get ready, because this just might be the best presentation you've ever seen in your life. But before I do, let me quickly give you a rundown about what you are about to see. All right, so let me share my screen real quick here. You guys will see for yourself some really amazing things. Okay. Okay, guys, real quick. So what is BitHarvest? And you're going to learn all the details real quick. You're going to see a video tour of the company and the offices. It's going to blow you away. So let me give you a quick rundown. This is BitHarvest. Welcome to BitHarvest, and this is the BitBooster. That little device that you see there, you also see that device right to my left. This little device, okay? Listen again, folks. This little device produces Bitcoin. It boosts the mining of daily Bitcoin, and you're going to see the full rundown. You're going to see the full breakdown, everything in detail. You want to watch this presentation from beginning to end, because what you're about to see here, this is just a taste. Oh, but it gets so much better. This thing is going to the moon. There are industry recognized entrepreneurs all over the world coming on board this, because this is the king in passive Bitcoin technology. All right. So this is a USB BitBooster device harvesting around, okay, we're getting around this much so far to date in Bitcoin, $250 in Bitcoin or plus per month to date, non-stop. That's right, folks, non-stop, as long as that device lasts, okay? Like your iPhone, like your computer, everything breaks down, but this thing, they got a 5-year warranty on this thing too. Okay, so it's going to boosts Bitcoin mining daily, 7 days a week, and you're going to get paid in BTC directly to your wallet. Yes, in actual raw, pure Bitcoin, and it's real Bitcoin mining. It utilizes hash aggregation technology and filtering to speed up the mining farms. Okay, so they love it. It helps them and it helps us. You're going to watch the boosters in full action at the server farms, and you can verify the transactions in the mining pool. Yes, so it's real. So you know it's coming from the mining pool. You're going to visit the secured. You can, if you want, you can take tours on videos, or you can go visit them yourself in person. You can visit the secured and guarded server farms at the headquarters. That's right, folks. We are the king in passive Bitcoin technology, progressive unit-level marketing plan with a lucrative income. Okay, paying in BTC and USDT. You want those two, guys. BTC and USDT. They are the best. And also a $1,000 per booster. Each device is $1,000. Okay, and that you're going to earn that to infinitum. Okay, these average numbers in Bitcoin. And it's also somewhere an average between $5 and $10 per day, 7 days a week, what we are getting to date, okay? But we cannot offer any guarantees. Now, folks, you can also get the $100 share. So for those of you who can't afford the $1,000 full booster, which I highly recommend trying your best for, because that's where that will set you for a great foundation. But they have $100 shares, and you can buy multiple shares and even upgrade your way up by buying multiple shares until you have your full booster. And it's 10 shares per booster. So guys, this is a game changer, and it's a first of a kind. So now get ready to see the most amazing, the most incredible full presentation done by my friend Jan and I. But before we present this, I want to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Click the like, click the bell notification, leave a comment if you would, and most importantly, yes, most importantly, subscribe to my Telegram channel in the description below. That is where you want to be, because you can communicate with me, and you can also ask to join my private team group. I have a private team group with all the leaders in there, and you will get all the support you ever dreamed of with resources such as this, and even this flyer and these materials, okay? So you will get access to all of this, and if you join my team, but you have to make sure that you come in with at least a $100 share or a $1,000 booster, okay? And you come in, and then make sure you subscribe to my Telegram channel, and you turn on the notifications as well. So YouTube channel and Telegram channel. Those two, it's where it's at. You're going to get all the updates. All right. So folks, have fun and enjoy this incredible presentation. I'll see you soon, and I'll see you at the top.
All right, welcome to Tuesday, June 11th, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to come out and learn about an income-producing asset. We call it the BitBooster. This device has 3 areas of income for everyone involved. Tonight, we're going to explain them all, take you on a deep dive, show you why we're here, what we're doing, why it's so special, and why everybody on planet Earth needs to get involved. It's that simple, folks. And so tonight, we're going to show you guys some learning videos about the product, some social proof videos of where we are even at headquarters and how it looks, how it works, serial numbers, the whole 9. We're going to take you through the whole walk so you finish this webinar with us today and understand fully about the product and everything that you need to do with it. So buckle up, let's get to it. Turn up your sound. We'll watch our first video here introducing the company and the product. And then this way you guys can see the professionalism and the quality in everything we're doing.
Since its inception in 2009, Bitcoin mining has created countless wealth legends, each having heralds a new round of challenges and opportunities. However, as time progresses, the problems faced by mining are becoming increasingly prominent: high energy consumption, low efficiency, and the enormous pressure on the environment. It is these industry challenges and pain points that led to the birth of BitHarvest. We saw not only the problems, but also the possibility of solving these issues through technological innovation, leading the mining industry towards sustainable development. As a Bitcoin mining and digital currency service provider, we firmly believe that technological innovation and sustainable development are the core forces driving the cryptocurrency industry forward. Founded in 2023, BitHarvest is committed to solving efficiency and environmental issues in Bitcoin mining with our core product, BitBooster, offering more efficient and eco-friendly mining solutions to miners worldwide.
At BitHarvest, we are dedicated to solve the problems faced by the mining industry through innovative technology and opening a new era in cryptocurrency mining. Our core business is not only about providing efficient mining solutions, but also about building while empowering the cryptocurrency ecosystem. BitBooster is our revolutionary product that greatly enhances mining efficiency through advanced algorithms optimization. This has direct economic benefits for miners and a profound impact on the entire mining ecosystem.
BitHarvest adheres to the mission of driving the mining industry towards higher efficiency and environmental friendliness. Through our win-win-win ecosystem, creating value for mining farms, miners, and the entire mining industry, we are empowering the mining industry.
Our vision is to create a world where everyone can participate in mining and benefit from it. Through BitHarvest, we are dedicated in breaking down barriers, simplifying Bitcoin mining, and promoting sustainability.
Ooh, I love it. That's my favorite video. Explains it all. So good, so good. Efficiency, eco-friendly, energy efficiency as well. Mining partnerships, Bitcoin to rely on. It's got it all. We've got everything that any ecosystem and any company would love to have in 2024, and we've got the best product on planet Earth right here. And so as we move into more and more of what this looks like, it's all about creating wealth with crypto for everyone involved. And so nobody comes to crypto that I know about. Andy, he'll probably agree with me on this, to lose money. Everyone comes to crypto to make money, make wealth, make gains, make something happen, bottom line. And so we've had deep discussions about people being predispositioned to losing in a lot of things in life and so on. And somehow some people just take it in stride and are okay with that, but we're not. Like we're keen on making sure that everybody wins in our family, and we want everyone to make income in crypto, and that's why we're here, and that's why we think you're here. And so how much does it cost to get started? It's a very low entry point, $100. And for $100, you get a position in a booster. And that booster is going to run 24 hours a day nonstop in your name. and it's going to make Bitcoin for your income. And of course, we could make dollars, but who wants dollars anyway? We want Bitcoins. Andy, do you want dollars or Bitcoins?
Bitcoins, no doubt, no doubt.
Marcos, do you want dollars or Bitcoins?
Bitcoins without a question.
There you go, folks.
There's no question in my mind about that. That's what we want to focus on. Everybody knows that dollars are inflating and Bitcoin is anti-inflationary. Why wouldn't you want an asset that's anti-inflationary? You know, just because Bitcoin goes down sometimes doesn't mean it's not anti-inflationary on a long-term level. People get narrowed down to, oh, Bitcoin went down today. That's not good. You got to look at the big overall picture. The long-term trend of Bitcoin is what we're looking at here. It's a very different way of looking at the world, and big people out there, like even Michael Saylor. Yeah, I forget his last name suddenly. Saylor, yeah, Michael Saylor. Even he gets it. He understands how this works. He's not looking at the temporary volatility of Bitcoin. He's looking at the long term here. That's what we should all be focused on.
So we are focused today. And, you know, BitHarvest has created a company and an opportunity and a product that's somehow grabbed my focus. And I'm guessing it's happened to you guys too. And so now I'm back to focusing on Bitcoin and gathering Bitcoins, collecting Bitcoins. And it's turned me around. And I have to say, thank you to BitHarvest for this product and this opportunity to do that. It's turned me around. And I think it's done that to quite a few people. I spoke to some today again. The product itself is producing Bitcoins every single day, and you're going to get a monthly return, right? So there's Bitcoins coming back into your wallet every day. And the point of that is this is an income producing asset. It's a machine. You are buying a machine, and the machine goes to work for you, and it produces returns, rewards, however you like to call them, and they will appear in your wallet in the coming days, day after day, day after day. So again, revolutionary times, ladies and gentlemen, revolutionary times. We have the BitBooster now producing income coming in every single day. So now let's look at the mining profit. So the mining profit is everything. So the mining profit is coming in every single day. And so the mining profit is being split. And this is the split here on the pie chart. We've got 10% going to corporate for the innovation, the technology, the engineering, the product, the opportunity, all of it. It's a lot going on in there. We've got the mining farms who drastically need the additional income. They're receiving 60%, okay? And that's good for them. That's huge. And then you've got you, me, us, the whole family. We're making 30% for going out here and marketing this. And this has been really fun to market. Everyone really likes it. There's bazillions of customers out there for this product. So far, so good. It's been great, right? And so we're getting 30% for marketing that. Andy, what's your opinion of the fair split on this business plan?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely a fair split. You know, the miners, as you said, they need the extra income, particularly after the halvening. So we needed to present them with a proposition so that they were never going to even consider anything but saying yes. So we're giving them 60% of extra profit over and above what they were making on their own. So of course they're going to say yes. By them saying yes, it means that there's 10% for the company, and we want the company to make money. We want the company to be profitable. We want it to be here for a long time, so we want them to make money. And then, of course, we want we're not doing it for free for ourselves. You know, we want our fair share, and I think 30% is a fair share for what we're doing.
There you go, business analyst, Mr. Andy. So what do we know about Bitcoin's price and profits? Well, we know one thing for sure. It's going up. And as Marco said, it will come down a little bit, and then we'll go back up some more, come down a little bit, and go back up some more. And what we know about that is it's destined to grow, destined to be a long-term inflationary situation for everybody involved. So you can save into Bitcoin, you can hold into Bitcoin. Bitcoin can become your digital real estate, your digital gold, your digital asset. It can become your savings account. Bitcoin can be a lot of things to a lot of people, hence why it's getting so popular out here. And when we look at the price of Bitcoin, if we've got 50,000 on Bitcoin, the BitBooster is going to make a certain amount of money for us, okay? Doesn't matter the price of Bitcoin, we're making money every single day, okay? 60,000, we're making money. 80,000, we're making money. 100,000, we're making money. we're making more. This is a more as we go along, as we grow along situation for you. So again, great decision to get yourself an income producing asset with us, buy yourself a BitBooster or more. Great decision to start accumulating Bitcoins, moving into the future where Bitcoin is becoming its peak time now of maturity. Great decision to become a distributor with us and go out there and network and affiliate and sell them with us in the team formation and the family formation that we have here. Great decision to have an online business with us and put Bitcoins in people's pockets, build friendships, build communities with us. All around great decisions overall, right? And so when we look at this flyer up on the screen from headquarters, you can see the month of May has gone by. And we started May 1st, gas full blast. And so each booster produced a certain number of Bitcoin between the 1st and the 31st, okay? And that revenue was 264.54 cents in US dollar at the end of May when they made the flyer. Now today, that amount of Bitcoin, Andy can check, could even be a little higher. Andy, why don't you give that a look? Check on that Bitcoin and see if it's higher than 264.54. The point I'm trying to make is a big point. We're not receiving dollars. However, it is timed and pegged at that at the moments. We're receiving Bitcoins. And this is the most important factor. And we're receiving them passively from a machine purchase. There's no other work here. There's no other heavy lifting. And if you don't even want to affiliate and network, you don't have to. That's the most attractive thing about the BitBooster and the BitHarvest company, in my mind, and thousands of people that have already had a look. They all believe that our passive income stream of this guy working for us every day, this little machine, is the best thing they've seen. So why don't we whip over here to the videos, and I'll show you guys how it looks and how it works. I've been to headquarters many times, and you guys can see that here. Hello family, Jan Gregory here at the BitBooster server farm. We are here with Mr. Ronnie, the CMO.
Welcome, Jane.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, welcome.
The server farm is located in this room right here. On the screens, we've got transactional data flying. All of the BitBoosters are operating here. Each screen represents 20 BitBoosters in a unit. We've got the mining farm address IP that we're plugged into and we're helping and servicing. And we've also got all of the transactional data here. And we've got a number of terahash and difficulty showing up here. Now the room is under high security and only one man in the world has the magic finger. Who's that?
Yes,
Woo.
me.
Chop, chop, chop.
Oh.
There we go. Let's get in here.
Okay, shall we go?
Woo.
Coming.
Excited.
Welcome to BitHarvest server room. Come on.
Wow, look at this place. It's like a candy store. I love it. Amazing. So those TVs are basically displaying what these TVs are doing.
Yes.
Okay. And these are all the boosters, 20 units in each one of these boxes.
Yes, right.
And we got an upper and we got a lower down here. And they're all plugged into the servers and they're all servicing our mining farm partner, correct?
Yeah, right.
So I've got a booster plugged in here somewhere, Mr. Ronnie. And where is that one? Where's mine?
Your one, the booster number is
001.
001. Yeah, your booster is here. Come on.
Okay, there it is.
Yes. So,
all right, so we're now active.
now your booster is active situation. The status is active. Now we plug off the booster.
Yeah, let's unplug it.
Yeah, you will see.
And we see that we're now deactive.
Deactive.
Okay?
And
So this is live. And there's my serial number on the bottom, 001. And you
Yes.
can see the 001 serial number on the bottom there too of the
Yes.
device. So every device has a matching serial number to the back office and they're directly correlated with one another. Awesome.
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
now we're going to plug that guy back in.
Yeah. Shall we? 1, 2, 3.
Plug it in.
Yes.
And there we are. Boom. Back up. And we'll get 70 terahash rate in a second here on the device.
Yes, you just refresh.
Refresh.
You will see it run. You want to detect.
Nice.
A few minutes.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes for it to boot up. There it is,
Yes.
70 terahash, just like that. So there you have it, folks. The disbelievers out there, the people that don't want to believe that we have a server farm, that we have a device, that we're actually enhancing the Bitcoin mining situation. For all yous out there that believe, however, and are following and want to be part of this, you leaders, you networkers, and all you passive income earners, get with us. Get with BitHarvest.
Yes,
We've got a
well.
solid situation here. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, you
Amazing.
also do. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you,
Good.
Ronnie. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Welcome.
Thank you. You guys, get
Yes.
in touch. There you have it. That is at the BitHarvest headquarters. And now you've seen the machine, you've seen the server room, you see how it works. Everybody gets a serial number, everyone gets an invoice. It's an amazing, amazing deal. And so how does it work, Jan? Well, I've showed you basically that video, and I'll explain it here. You have automatic hosting at headquarters, so the device gets hosted, monitored, replaced within 24 hours if there's any glitches, all software updates. The device holds chips inside, obviously electronic product, and then it's got software, which is the magic sauce in here. And that is helping with the energy, the efficiency, the outputs of how everything works. After you buy your BitBooster, the next day it will go to work for you. Just like I said, it's a robot, it's a machine. So it's going to go to work now, put a full day's worth of work in. That's 24 hours a day nonstop for you. Amazing, right? And then on the third day, you're going to open up your back office as a property manager of your income producing assets, log in, and you're going to see, voila, Bitcoins in your wallet. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about that, family? Now you're making Bitcoin with us. How easy is that? We've taken a highly complex, hundreds of millions of dollars industry and wrapped it up and put it in a box. And let me show you a picture from my home. This is my kitchen table here in 2017. This mining machine made by me. And I used to sell these for $10,000 each one. And they're still running today. They never stop. They're electronics. They run forever. And this machine had 2 plugs, takes as much energy as a hot tub in your backyard, if you ever had an electricity bill on that before. And on the screen, you can see the same stuff going on at BitHarvest on my kitchen table here. And this is mining for Zcash. And Zcash is one of the ones that you do this with. And those 6 video cards produce a ton of heat and a ton of noise. And this thing is like an industrial beast, okay? Now you take $10,000 in the past of 2017, come forward with me to 2024, and I've got the answer in a box here for $1,000. Does not quite as much power, it's obvious, but for the results and what we're getting in Bitcoin and the price point, it's a no-brainer. It's a hands-down winner. And we've got the most innovative, only one in the world product right now with the BitBooster. So we've taken that rig right there, shrunk it down into a hand-sized device like an iPhone, an iWatch. We give you a warranty, 5 years, serial number on your device, and you're making Bitcoins with us every single day. Super, super cool. And look at how far technology has advanced from back in 2017. All right, before I get into the marketing plan, I'm going to take a right turn over here. I want to explain where the money comes from, because that's really important before we get involved with any company out there. So we have a cash flow sustainable model here. Why do we have that? Because we're making money from the transactions of Bitcoin every single day. So if Bitcoin goes up, there's transactions. If Bitcoin goes down, there's transactions. It doesn't really matter to us what the Bitcoin price is. It does reflect how much we're making in the price, however, but the fact is we're always making Bitcoin no matter what. And so here, one of the biggest we've seen since we've done our Zoom calls, ladies and gentlemen, 1.78 billion in the last few minutes in the block of Bitcoin. This just gives you an idea of how big Bitcoin is. And this is why I show you guys this website, Bitfeed. 1.78 billion in the last few minutes, 2 minutes, in fact, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 20 minutes, sorry, 20 minutes. My goodness, let me get this right. 20 minutes in the last 20 minutes. And so 1.78 billion. And I've said before, it's billions and billions per hour. People listen to that, but they can never really see that number. Today, you can see 1.78 billion in 20 minutes. 3,589 transactions. That's exciting to me. My passion starts to rage here because Bitcoin is so big. Today it's come down. So a lot of people are playing the shorts. 66,275 today on June 11th. Okay. And there's still 106,000 transactions in the lineup, in the queue. And what does that mean? Well, there's more money to be made. It's not going to stop. It just keeps coming and coming and coming through. Now, what is Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin is a person-to-person electronic cash system invented in 2009. And it was the first item unleashed on the blockchain. And the blockchain is a software that was developed in 2008. And what makes the blockchain special is that you can't change any records on it. Once the record is written, it's written forever, and it's in the internet, and it's public knowledge. And so you can't scam on the blockchain. We could do voting someday, and maybe we'll bring democracy back if we could do it on the blockchain. But Bitcoin runs on there, and Bitcoin is a person-to-person money system. It's the internet economy. It's the highest valued digital asset we've ever had on planet Earth, and the people have created it. Therefore, it's the people's money. If Jan wants to send Andy $1 million, I don't have to call my mom, and I definitely don't have to ask the banksters for permission. I can send my broski as much as I need and as much as he needs, and he can do the same to me. And if I want to go buy a penthouse with my Bitcoin, I can do that. And if I want to go buy a car and a barbecue and a hot tub and a bed and whatever shoes, it's all on there. Because why? Bitcoin is freedom. You can go online and buy absolutely anything on planet Earth with Bitcoin. There's nothing else like it. You can't buy absolutely anything with money from a certain country. No, you can't. And you can't buy absolutely anything with certain credit cards from certain countries. And you can't buy this and you can't buy that. So you're always limited out there. There are no limits with Bitcoin. It's pure freedom. So buckle up and get more of it. So where does it come from, Jan? Well, it comes from a factory like this one. It's called Riot Mines in Texas. This is our mining farm partner lookalike, okay? Not exactly the right one because we have to show you guys that coming in July. But this is what it looks like for illustration purposes. We've got mining machines, all industrial size on the shelves. We got hundreds of millions of dollars in infrastructure. The mine itself is destined and designed to run till the year 2140. That's another 120 years out approximately. So this thing is going to be producing transactions on the Bitcoin network and making Bitcoin money every single day for another 120 years. 450 megawatts, it powers 350,000 homes like Andy's and yours, okay? Now that you understand where the Bitcoins are made every day, what do they do with them? Every 24 hours, the Bitcoin manufacturers take a dump. I know it sounds funny, right? And they dump it to the pool, and the pool takes control of those Bitcoins, and those Bitcoins are now in the wholesalers' hands. You can think of the pool as a wholesaler, and they are wholesaling cryptos to the retailers. And who are the retailers? Well, they're big dogs like Binance, Crypto.com, Cash App, and Kraken, and KuCoin, and so many others. There's thousands of them in the game and more coming today. And so the wholesalers go out there and sell the Bitcoin slightly under market value to get them out there and other cryptos. And so then the mining farm company who makes the Bitcoin transactions happen and receives those in reward, they're now getting their money back to pay the electricity bill on this ginormous operation. Andy, you want to pay the bill on this one? You got enough Bitcoin over there? 400.
No, I'll pay the bill on my BitBooster.
I know, hey. Can you imagine what the electricity bill for this factory is? My goodness. Marcos, you got enough Bitcoin to cover this place for a month? 450 megawatts? My goodness. So you can see, you know, by the looks of Bitcoin, like I said, 177 billion going through the pipe in the last 20 minutes. Bitcoin's a big industry. Even $1 million in Bitcoin is a speck of sand on the beach of Bitcoin. $1 million, that's more than most people have made in a lifetime, is a speck of sand on the Bitcoin beachfront. So there you go. So now you learn so much. You know all of it now. You know what Bitcoin, why, what, how. You're learning everything tonight. I hope you guys are happy. So again, the mining farm partners who are the partners to BitBooster and BitHarvest Company look like this. And they make Bitcoins every day with us. And we plug into their system on the internet and we improve things like a turbocharger, hence the BitBooster name. Then they dump them to the pool. And one more cool thing for you guys to write on your paper there is that we at BitHarvest, you, the community members, everybody involved gets the Bitcoins from the pool. So we all get Bitcoins directly from the pool. There's no middleman here per se. So the pool is a direct source to us, the community, and all of the machine operators, and that's us. We own the machines, and we get the pool level Bitcoins. Amazing. I'm so happy to be getting them from the pool level, and I think you should be too. Again, Binance, you can see Bitcoin's down. And they're doing their thing out there, retailing Bitcoins for a slightly higher price. And people always ask me, how come Bitcoin says 66 this here, and then it says a little different there? It's because Binance is retailing them, right? You see 66,341, and you see 66,230. So they've got $111 markup on the Bitcoin right there, $111, even a little more, it just went up a bit, right? So Binance retails it. Now you guys will learn so much. You're welcome. Keep coming. So let's get into the marketing plan. Andy, within a minute, explain to everybody the benefits of unilevel versus binary and why this unilevel plan is awesome.
Yeah, the unilevel plan is awesome. And, you know, the first few compensation plans of businesses like this type were unilevel. But then companies figured out that they could actually cheat you out of some of your earnings by introducing something called a binary or a matrix or a tertiary, or there's lots of different variations out there. But the reason that's good for the company is because it means they don't have to pay you the full amount of commission that you've earned. If, for example, in your sales or in your promotions, you've earned $100,000 worth of commission, they can then say to you, oh, you can't have all of that commission because this leg is more than 40% of that leg. And, your strong leg should be twice as big as, on Tuesdays is not as good as any other day. And this sort of nonsense. They make up these rules so that they don't have to pay you the full amount of commission that you've earned for them. They keep more of your money. Okay, so I don't like that. I like unilevel plans because you earn the money. It's your money. You get your money. That's I love things that are fair. My sense of justice won't let me get involved in things where I'm introducing people to a system that's going to take advantage of them. I won't do that.
Well said. So we have a fair plan here. So this is a plan where you have to work at it. This is a plan where you actually have to put in a little bit of effort. This is a plan where you get rewarded for your efforts, energy, motivation, dedication, commitment to the cause. And the cause here is selling more boosters to the world and putting Bitcoins in people's pockets. So if you wake up tomorrow with us and you register today and you're happy and you like what we're doing and you're receiving your Bitcoins, please join the cause. Become part of the redemption journey with us, and let's start putting Bitcoins in people's pockets. We got a lot of friends and a lot of community to make out here together. Everybody comes in as a customer. They buy a booster and they get what we call the customer experience. And what is that, Jan? It's the passive income doing nothing feeling. It's a great feeling. You start making Bitcoins, you lock in on the third day, you're like, what? I'm getting Bitcoins? It's this easy? Okay, let me buy a couple more boosters. This is too good. That's the experience. Everyone felt it. Andy bought a booster, he's got 3. Marcos bought a booster, he's got 12. Jan bought a booster, I got 26. It just gets like that. You get excited. And then there's this other feeling that Marcos, Andy, and others have confirmed to me. There's this feeling of, I'm good now. Wow, I've actually got something going on that's bringing in Bitcoins every day. I can focus on some other stuff without having stress. I'm good now. I know the boosters, 5 boosters, going to make me $1 million in 5 years. I'm good now. I feel good now. And that's that decision that comes from buying in on an income producing asset that delivers results. That's that decision maker in your head going, wow, that was a great decision. I'm really glad Jan showed me this, right? And so that customer experience is a deep one. It's a psychological one, and let everybody experience it. In fact, help them get their account loaded, help them get their crypto in there, and help them try this thing out for a few days, and light bulbs start going off, okay? There's 3 identifiable areas here of awesomeness. Number 1 is the passive income coming in nonstop every day. Hands down, the most attractive thing. Write that down. The second thing is the direct sales model. A lot of people like Andy, 30 years, even Marco started in product sales. This is a no drop ship, no direct ship, no shipping stolen, none of that nonsense. You get an invoice, a 5-year warranty, a serial number, and HQ curates it for you. I don't even know of a business model better than this one. And again, you can start this with $100. So again, amazing. Direct sales model, excellent. You make commission on every item sold. And then number 3, the team building model, the networking model, the affiliate model. More signups, more community, more signups, more community. The more community, the better. It says on the box, strength in numbers. This is a more the merrier result as a family, as a community. So your community brings in this much Bitcoin with this many boosters, and it matters. It matters to your overall economy in your group. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first time I've been in a company, and it's real, and that's powerful as well. So 3 defined areas. So back to being a customer, I joined, you should join, everyone's joined so far, and we've experienced the passive income earnings, and we're, I would say, extremely happy knowing that we're good now. We've got Bitcoins coming in into the future. Number 2, now we start networking. Marcos took off like a rocket. He was 1 star. He got 1 booster. He sold 3 boosters, and he had 10 boosters in his network. Now he's making 10% on every booster he sold, and he's making 10% of what those boosters are making in his network of 10. So nice. Now you're making money in a couple different ways, and it's all coming in Bitcoin. Move up to 2 star. Now we've got 3 boosters. You've sold 10 boosters. You've got 80 boosters in your network. That's a lot more than 10. And you're making 15% off that network and 125 on each booster that you're getting, that you're selling. Then we move up to 3-star. You've got 5 boosters of your own. That is $1 million in 5 years approximately. Again, if all the analysts are correct. We got 2 2-stars underneath us. This is when leadership kicks in. Hence why I'm going to do a 2-star training workshop series for everybody additional. Now at the 2 2-star groups, you have to have 2 groups of 2 stars with you. And now you'll have 250 boosters in your family. That's a lot more than 80. And you'll be getting 20% of those 250 boosters and 150 USDT for every booster that you're selling. Okay. Then we go to 4-star. That's 15 boosters of your own. That is about $3 million after 5 years in income of them running. We've got 2 3-stars underneath you that you've groomed, and they're pushing you upward. 2 different groups pushing you upward into that next level on the ladder. You've got 800 boosters. That's a lot more than 250 now. You're making 25% of those 800 boosters and 175 per item. If the kids at the Apple store could make 175 an iPhone or iWatch like this in a box, they would be lining up for that job, lining up for that. 5-star level, 30 boosters. My goodness, that passive right there is gigantic, more than you've ever made in your life. Now you've got 2 4-stars underneath you. 2,500 in your family. That's 28% coming from 2,500 boosters. That's huge, folks, huge. And it's $200 per machine that you're making at the 5-star level. And this gets bigger and bigger as we go up. Levels 4, 5, and 6 are the big networkers. There's only 2 kinds of networkers out there, small and big, small and large. So the small business ones, they like levels 1 to 3. Even my mom can do level 1 like a boss. And so 1 to 3 is a small networker levels. And then 4, 5, and 6 is when it gets serious. And that's the big networkers that take that challenge on the chin. So at the 6-star level, you've got 50 boosters running, which is about $10 million in 5 years of passive income right there, the 50 boosters. You've got 2 5-star individuals coming up with you, pushing you up, building big, big community with you. And you've got 8,000 in your team now, your community, your family, and you're making 30% with those 8,000 boosters and 225 per booster that you're selling. So right there, it's an excellent business model to get out there. Look how easy that is to explain to people. And it's actually really simple to do and formulate, okay? One more column that you guys see here is the 10% same rank. If you match, if Andy and Marcos match at the 2-star level, they're both making a flat 10% rather than canceling out their commissions, okay? And that's fair game. And Andy started with the fair word, and it is a fair plan. So again, thumbs up to BitHarvest for making a really nice, fair plan. So the second thing I want Marcos to explain to you guys now is why he likes to get paid in Bitcoin and USDT. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Well, when you want to earn both in Bitcoin and USDT for several reasons, but what I'll mention is that you want the Bitcoin coming in on a passive level so that you're accumulating your Bitcoin. But you also want USDT on the side because USDT functions as your everyday cash that you're working with, and it provides a nice hedge. Okay, so I believe that we should be focusing on BTC, which is Bitcoin, and USDT or Tether. These 2 assets are the very best that you want to focus on because Bitcoin is your long-term. It's like your gold 2.0. It's like your digital gold. Then you're storing in your vault, and then your USDT is that daily income that you're making that you can use to spend on cash and, you know, spend like cash with groceries and everyday things and everyday utilities that you need. And so this is what you got to focus on is Bitcoin and USDT. We're talking about the 2 best assets in the cryptocurrency sector. Stay away from all these other sham coins out there. This is where the real deal is. This is like Jan says, the real McCoy, Bitcoin.
There you go. And so based on that and his good tips, we're getting 3 streams of Bitcoin here starting off with. So 3 streams. You're getting the passive stream nonstop every day. You're getting the team income stream, and you're getting the same rank income stream. And all 3 come in Bitcoin. At the end, I'll show you guys the back office so you can see all line items of those 3 streams of Bitcoin coming into the account every day. Every day. And then the second thing, the second whole additional stream of income is in USDT, and that's on the sale of each individual device, and that's same day, same money. So you sell boosters today, you get paid today. You can withdraw tomorrow like that. So this is fast internet money. Fast crypto is in the sales part of things. You're getting USDT every day. Me personally, my strategy is save the Bitcoin and spend the USDT. I'm doing that. So you guys do what you want to do. I'll do me, you do you, and we'll build a big community together. But saving the Bitcoin, Andy says I have great discipline, is the operative for me, and I will stick to that strategy all the way. Spending the USDT, I'm buying more boosters, and I'm accumulating more Bitcoin by buying more machines. I'm doing this kind of thing. In the future, we're going to have I would call it a fifth even income stream, which would be the BTH income. And once we get to a certain number of boosters running, we'll be simultaneously mining a dual layer situation from our mining partners, and we'll be bringing in a BTH income for everyone, and that can be swapped into USDT as well. And so again, additional income for everybody. You're welcome. This is going to get bigger and bigger, more and more. One more document I want to show you before we continue is this one here, okay? This is your account. You see you in the middle, all right? And what I want you guys to focus on is the sunflower approach here. This is a sunflower pattern in a uni-level approach. And what I've got here is just a nice little diagram for immediate success. Everyone keeps asking me, how do I set up my accounts? How do I get to 1 million fast? How do I this? How do I that? This is how you do it. You in the middle, and then you got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You want to focus on plugging in 9 different partners into your account. So you want to give your link to 9 strong partners to begin with. And then each of those 9 partners, they want to have 2 strong partners with them in this business. So like number 5 there has 1 and 2. They've got 2 strong partners attached to them. And that's the successful winning stance and the perfect formula for you to advance all the way up the ranks. If you can build out your very first early days of your account and get 9 strong partners and focus there first, don't just take any randoms off Facebook and whatever else. Focus on 9 key partners first. Build them one at a time, and talk to them, bring them to the Zoom calls, get them coming with us, get them involved in the business, make them understand everything with us, all that sort of work that goes involved. Get them with us, get 9 strong partners, and you will build a multi-million-dollar business with us here at BitHarvest. It's that simple. So you guys can take a screenshot of that, and if anyone wants a copy of this, we can share this with you guys on Telegram or whatever else. But this is how you do it. You plug in 9 accounts, and you work on number 1, and they're fully vetted, and they're good to go, and they've got their 2. Then you work on number 2. They're fully immersed, and they've got their 2. You work on number 3. You have to make 3-way Zoom calls, phone calls, things like that, and you got to work with people. It is work, but once you get 9 solid partners, you've got a multi-million-dollar business here with you at BitHarvest, and that's what your team formation should look like. Now, you can do it again with 3. You can do it with 6. And you can do it with 9 and even more. I sat down with Tom today. Tom had 14 direct partners, 14 all pulling with him. So he's even got a bigger situation than this. He did his account really good from the start. So make sure you guys open your account and follow this principles of the sunflower approach and plug in all your direct partners to you. Andy's got a few partners already going. Marcos has got a few going. I've got 9 in my account going just like this. I worked on that in the first month, and now I'm working on their guys below them. So I've already worked on number 5 and got them ready. We'll call him Ryan, and now I'm working on Ryan's 2 people, Elta and Mike. So Elta and Mike are the 1 and 2 there, and I'm helping Ryan with those 2 leaders, and I'm helping build them up in their teams below them. Their best 2 like that. So it just goes 2, 2, 2, 2 again, and everybody's working together. So that's how leadership works. That's how working with your people and their downlines works, if that's the way you want to call it, but we call it your network here and your groups. So you want to have 9 powerful groups attached to you, and you will build out a multi-million-dollar business here at BitHarvest. So there you go. Don't say I haven't taught you the best, okay? No one's teaching anybody the good stuff like this. Now we'll go over to the spreadsheet. The magic happens here. We did a spreadsheet for every company that we've ever worked with. Andy does more than me. He's done, how many have you done now, Andy? How many analysis on companies have you done?
Well, to this sort of depth, I've probably done about 20 or so analyses over the last year. But I've looked at, in the last 8 months, I've looked at 144 now. 144 businesses, and most of them are rubbish.
I think the first thing you're looking for is, should I do this, right? Would that be your first question to self? Yeah.
Yeah.
So first question to self, everybody has, see, I mean, he's a poster boy for this. First question to self, should I do this? Okay. And then how do I find out if I should do this? Right? Wow. And so is it worth it? Are my people going to win here? He thinks of his people before himself. I'm speaking for him, but he can correct me any moment. He thinks of his people winning first. He knows if his people win, then he will win. It's people first, money second. It's like that with us. Our whole team thinks like that. And so again, if Andy's people are winning, then he knows he will win in return. It'll all work out and everybody will move forward with what? Wealth. Why did everyone come to crypto, as I said earlier? To win. Nobody came to crypto to lose money, right? So we got to check things out. We got to see if it's worth it. We got to do due diligence. We got to have scrutiny, right? But the spreadsheet here that we're sharing was really not for you guys. It was for us internally to see if it was worth it to work here, work with BitHarvest, work on the booster, work on the marketing plan. Does the marketing plan have legs? Is this going to pay? Is this going to, what do the numbers look like? You see, like, don't think that we don't ask a million questions, because we sure do. Like, we sure do. And I think the number 1 million question is, how much does one booster make in 5 years? And that's a couple $100,000. So you guys can write that down right now. One booster in 5 years makes a couple $100K. Okay. Approximately, guesstimation, close. And that's all you need to know. And then if you know 2 boosters, you double it, 400K. And if they want to buy 5 boosters, that's $1 million. And if they want to buy 10 boosters, that's $2 million. You see the math here? And so one booster does about 200K in 5 years. And from that one number, you don't even need a spreadsheet. People have been bugging Andy for the spreadsheet. He can't give it to you anyway. And so you just need to know one thing. You need to know that one booster produces about 200K in 5 years. And then you can hit the calculator from there. And you can figure out, okay, Jan, I want to say, how much does 8 boosters make? Okay, well, 8 times 200K. Okay, is that more than 200K? 8 times 200K, 2, 3, there we go. There it is, 16 million, right? Yeah.
1.6.
6 million, 1.6 million. So 8 boosters will make 1.6 million. Right there. So you can figure it out. And we're going to put it in here anyway. So we'll put 8 boosters in here in the calculator up there in the spreadsheet. And you guys can see. Yeah, 1.516. There you go. So easy, right? And we're just guesstimating for people so they have a good idea. We don't know exactly. And let me qualify that. Andy is brilliant. He's sharp as a tack. But there's Bitcoin we're dealing with, and it's a moving target. We don't know. We're listening to the analysts. We're taking study. We're taking what the company says. We're taking what the professionals say. And we're making a guesstimation here. Okay, so keep that in mind. So again, 5 boosters is the magic number. Marcos, who wants to be a millionaire in networking? How many people have said that to you?
Everybody that I know so far.
There you go.
And
So
this is the
all
best
it takes is
vehicle.
5
Yeah,
boosters.
and this is the best vehicle to get there. I don't see any other vehicle out there that is as profound as this one. I mean, you can't beat a passive income asset producing, device that you plug in and then you start earning Bitcoin based on the actual mining from the actual mining pools. There's nothing out there like this, folks. And then to merge network marketing with it, where you can merge the affiliate marketing side of it and build a team and a network and gain commissions for your effort and work in addition to the passive side from the BitBoosters plugged in, you can't beat it. It's the best of both worlds combined together.
It really is. And people are investing at the company level in machines out there. Cruise ships are getting robotic bartenders. They have no wastage, no sick days, and they're pouring drinks like a beast for all the customers on the cruise ship. I said it years ago that there's a good space in our lives for machines to create wealth and activity and income for us all. And this is one great example of it right here in the BitBooster. $1,000 machine, and it creates income every single day. Awesome, awesome invention, awesome idea. So we can take it up. Like I said, I'll show you. I've got 26.8. I've been with you guys just over a month now. I've been rolling all my commissions back in here. So 26.8, I'm looking at over 5 million in the next 5 years. I could retire today. You know I won't. I'm here dedicated to the family. We're going to grow this network as big as we can in the coming months, years together. But already I feel good. I spoke about this earlier. There's this sense of I'm good. I feel good. I've got a plan. My plan is working. My machines are working. The crypto's on its way. It's just a matter of time. Chip away at it every day. I feel good. I wake up every day and my feet feel nice. There's no stress. There's no worry. There's no wondering about the future. The future is bright. And I got Bitcoins coming in to the tune of 26.8 machines right now. So that's a feeling that I can't, stop feeling every single day. It's glorious. 50 boosters, 10 million, like I said before, and that's your 6-star level. And then there's 100 boosters. Super Mario went into head office, took 30 minutes to learn everything, bought 100 boosters on the spot, blew everybody's minds. He's like, this is a no-brainer. I'll take 100 right now. Spent 100K, and he thinks that man is a scholar and made an incredibly smart decision in his opinion. Like 100 boosters is going to produce almost $20 million in the next 5 years. And that's one of our friends. And we're all going to meet him at the event July 16th together. So you guys better get there. You really better get there. All right. Let's look at network marketing now. Let's look at 1 star. My mom can do 1 star. Okay. So my mom's never made 300,000 in 5 years at any networking she ever did. She sold diet pills, protein powder, Avon, and a bunch of other cool things. So my mother was a network marketer when we were growing up, and she was trying to bring a little household income while my dad was working 2 jobs. It was tough in the 70s and the 80s. And so 300K would be astronomical money to my mother, and she could do 1 star here with us today. So let's go to 2-star level. So let's go to this one. That's 3 boosters. Okay. And then that's 10 there. And then that's 70 here. Total of 80 in your network. Now we're jumping from 10 to 80. And now we're making a few thousand in commissions, USDT. We're making over 1,000, almost 1,500 a month in recurring monthly revenue coming in. And we're at a $1.5 million 5-year window at 2-star level. We're not even there yet to 6, 2. So already $1.5 million earner in network marketing. Again, I know hundreds of thousands of network marketer, affiliate, YouTubers, you name it. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions out there, business from home. You guys should hit that business from home website and look for leads there. There are hundreds of thousands to millions of networkers out there that would want to be in this business model right now. They have never made $1 million doing anything. We're sham-free. We're machine-driven. We have crypto, Bitcoin only, and the USDT, obviously. We have 5-year warranty. We have serial number device. We have a head office that's fully approachable that they can go visit. Like, tell me that leaders out there in the network marketing industry, and we have a product-based business that's legal in every country around the world. Tell me that there aren't millions of networkers out there, Andy. Please prove me wrong. There's millions of networkers out there that would like to understand this project. I really hope that you guys get spooled up out there and really start rolling. This is a great company to be out there standing behind and promoting. Amazing time in all of our lives right now. All right, 3-star level. Now you've jumped from 80 in your network to 250 as the marketing plan says. And now we've made over 7,000 in USDT commissions. We're making almost 4,000 a month in our household. That's a magic number. Andy, can you run a household with 4,000 a month?
A small one, yes.
Marcos, can you run a household in America with 4,000 a month?
Oh yes, yeah, depending on what part of the country you live, but definitely that is very, very suitable for most families.
Okay, and we're at the 3-star level. This rounds out the small business. You can run this on your phone, not have a lot of noise. And by the way, everyone's a happy customer. No one's complaining about the BitBoosters, not one. Ask anybody you want. Nobody is complaining about the BitBoosters and the results. And if they complain, I will take their account over tomorrow. They should have no reason to complain. And if they do, I'll buy their account out and take it off their hands tomorrow. So 4.2 million at the 3-star level. 4.2 million at the 3-star level right there. Again, small business in the millions, in the 7 figures here. Think about that. Think about the power of BitHarvest and this plan when it rolls out and you guys do this correctly. Hence why I need to do those workshops and teach everybody. Now we're going to jump up to 800 in the community. 4-star level. I talk about that 800 number because the more boosters, the merrier here. We're making more money with more boosters active, right? It's obvious, and that's strength in numbers. It says it right on the box. So the 4-star level, you're going to put about 20,000 in your pocket in the few that you sold in USDT right there, and you're bringing 12,000 a month in your household. 12,000 a month. What kind of house can you run with that? A good one. Organic food, kids in good schools, and now you're making 13+ million in 5 years. What can you do with all those Bitcoins? Well, you can roll them back into boosters like Andy's other spreadsheet, and you can buy more wealth. You can buy more results. You can do that here, folks. Everybody can. So there it is, 13+ million at the 4-star level. And this is when we go to big networking level, okay? Like I said, small networking and big networking. So now we're going to go to 5-star level, and it gets really big. Now we're jumping to 2,500 community, okay? Now we've made over 60,000 in USDT in our pocket, instant commissions. We're making over 20,000, almost 25,000 a month in household monthly revenue every month. And we're at 25 million over 5 years in Bitcoin tallied up. So there you go, 25 million. Pro sport athlete income at the 5-star level. We haven't even hit the top one yet. Let's go do that now. 50 boosters. Remember, 50 boosters is about 10 million in passive income alone. And you have 50 boosters at your level 6 level of commitment. And you've got 8,000 people in your network. Trust me, you're going to have made a lot of money by this point. So 6-star level, you've put almost 200,000 USDT in your pocket. You're bringing in almost 50,000 in monthly revenue, and you are going to see a 50 million plus business at the end of 5 years. Sign me up. Andy, this was it. This one tipped me over the edge. What about you?
Absolutely. Yeah. This we use the expression no-brainer, but it really is a no-brainer. And one of the things I realized, Jan, is that the sales commissions pay. You've actually made a profit of 143,000 after you paid your 50,000 for your boosters. So, we look at 50 boosters and we say, well, $50,000, that's a lot of money. Well, it isn't really, because you're making, look how much sales commission you're making.
Yeah, the boosters pay for themselves. Let's talk about that, Andy. By the way, we need another spreadsheet. Listen to this, please. Right now, according to the document from headquarters, this one here, you can see the revenue of a booster is 264.54. Okay, you with me? Stay with me on this point. Yeah. 264.54 for the month of May. And if we assume similar results for 4 months, you times that by 4, we're going to see a total of 1,058. That pays off the booster in under 4 months. Do you agree with me?
Yep.
That pays off the device. Now it's paid off. Asset clear asset. So after month 4, the asset is running with no cost to person anymore. You've paid it off. The second thing is like you said, you're making additional income all the time, and you're acquiring more boosters with your additional income. Your income far is greater than your commitment of boosters. And that might be a little deceiving to people, but don't be deceived. The amount of income that you're making, 200K, 500K, stuff like that, it's way larger than your commitment of the boosters. And keep in mind, another third thing, you're acquiring your booster from your very first day. I started with 1. I'm up to 26. I will get to 50, but it will take time. It will take some months, okay? So I'm not buying them all in one shot. I'm not, going into my crypto and loading it all up. I'm working it ahead with earned money. And so I'm acquiring the boosters with earned money, and those assets will pay themselves off. And all of that value of economy will all come to fruition in the future months as we go forward. And that's the beauty of this. Everyone gets paid back here and more. Everyone gets everything paid back and more. Am I right, Andy?
Absolutely right.
And the other sweetest icing on the cupcake, I mean it, the sweetest icing, is the fact that there's all this pressure, news, and drama around Bitcoin this year right now. And if Bitcoin goes up to 100K, then our monthly revenue goes up. This is something that has to be really impressed into your mindset. The booster will always make money no matter what the price of Bitcoin is for you. You're making money every day. However, if Bitcoin goes up, you just went up. If Bitcoin does come down, you just went down a little bit. But it doesn't matter, because over the long run, we know that Bitcoin's consistently going up. So it's a more matter of time situation. More matter of time situation. Just be patient. Hold your position. Keep, moving forward with us. Keep progressing. Keep calculating. Keep accumulating. It's just a matter of time. Accounting is kind of simple, steady. Maybe some call it boring. It's up to you. I find it exciting to watch the numbers grow. Everybody's account starts at 0. Mine look like small potatoes, and now I've got 26 boosters, So it grows and grows and grows, kind of like organically, if you will. And you can work with that economy of your self-building, and you can fold those funds back into more machines, more income for you. And it gets big. Again, Andy's other spreadsheet is phenomenal. The numbers are incredible. And so it is math. It's a multiplication of how many machines you want. Each machine will always put out. Every machine will always deliver. So you have that guarantee. You even have a warranty. So it's just a matter of you and your goals and how far you want to take it and how big you want to make it. It's really a beautiful, beautiful system here. Amazing. Really amazing. Marcos, what do you think? Do you agree with me on this?
100%. Absolutely. This is the best game changer I've ever experienced in my life. And I think we're in the right place at the right time.
Attaboy. I'm with you there. So let's talk about accounting. We can't be dealing with any kind of anything financially if we don't have top level accounting. Why would we? Who are we trusting with our funds, right? And so the company is like a management firm in the middle of our success. They really are. They're like the management umbrella above us all. They're piped into the mining farm partners and have that income coming in for us. We're plugging in on this side with our boosters and the devices we've bought and increasing that for the company. The company's in the middle, managing the money coming in, going out, going to you, going to me, going to she. And so we really have a top quality company doing all of that. And trust me, I checked all that stuff out. The best part about it is when I logged into my back office the very first day and I saw that we had a few wallets rather than one. Me personally, I've had one wallet before, and all they do is stuff it full of all that stuff those guys said and more binary craziness. And all I ended up looking at was making less. Here at BitHarvest, you can look at all of your money and it's all coming in and it's all allocated and you can keep tabs on everything. And I really like it. Not only that, you can actually transfer funds down your network and up your network. So if Andy needs 20 bucks, I can send it to him. If Marcos needs some BTH to help a customer, I can send it to him, and we have already. If we need to help our customers with the whole onboarding experience, these wallets are brilliant. They give us a chance to be wonderful leaders and managers of our people and our community, and they allow us to go out there and be successful even faster than other companies. So if Jan's really good at crypto and I can load my account with USDT, Andy doesn't know what to do, I can load him up with USDT in my network, and I can help him on a Zoom call buy his booster. It's awesome, you guys. It's awesome. I love the wallets here. 10 out of 10. I give this company a 10 out of 10 on the wallet structure. So the first one is USDT. We all deposit USDT to buy a booster. You got 3 kinds, and then you can withdraw it. So you can withdraw it. There's no handcuffs here. It's your money. Done. The purchase wallet, you put money in here. It is for the booster purchase. It'll always be like that, even in our one-click situation. So you got to get used to converting your USDT to the purchase wallet for your purchase. One step. That's all you got to do. Bitcoin is brilliant. This is why we're here. This is why we signed up. And so the Bitcoin we're receiving is coming into our wallet every day here, and we can withdraw that how we see on our strategy and how we want to, weekly, daily, monthly, however you guys want. Commission wallet, this is where all of our commission for our sales, that fast money, the USDT, that's going in here. And again, you can withdraw that, or you can buy more boosters with that. It's a brilliant system. And then the register points, again, you can buy more boosters with that, or you can ship that out to your network. Like I could send it to Andy and he can pay you back. You guys can be creative in your relationship there. So like Ivy's been doing that too. Many people sending their register wallet points out to the downline, and everybody is getting signed up and getting their boosters rolling. So very, very awesome wallets. Great for business, great for sticking with your team, great for helping each other, great for allocating all your incomes together, great for management in general. And I really like it. Andy, any comments on the wallets? Do you like them?
Yeah, no, you've said it all. I love it. I love it that it's all spread. It's all easily identifiable where the money comes from, what it can be used for. And like you said, a lot of these businesses they try to get everything crammed into one or sometimes 2 wallets, and it's just so confusing. You haven't got a clue what's going on. So yeah, I love this.
Marcos, any opinions on the wallets? Do you like them all? Okay, he's not here. So back to referral. I don't think I need to train anybody on how to refer to Andy, and then Andy signs up Marcos and we all make money. I think you guys got all that figured out. I went over all this stuff in the spreadsheet. They've got slides after slides here of things, all what we've shown you guys. But again, these PDFs are downloadable so you guys can get that. And I've had some people again ask me about the spreadsheet. You can make your own. Like there's no harm in trying. There's no harm in making your own. Again, if you know that one booster produces 200K in 5 years, you can just do the fast calculator math on that. No problem there. I want to show you the 2x2 plan here. Yeah, here. So the 6-star business plan here on this slide plays into this one here. So the same plan that I've given you guys, okay? You can see them both now side by side here. And so if you look at you're number 1 here in the middle, and then it says 2 recruits, right? 2. And so that would be 1 and 2. And then it wants you to do another 2, and that would be 3 and 4. And then another 2, 5 and 6, and then another 2 like that. And you're always recruiting 2, 2, 2 at a time. And then your 2s are building out and recruiting 2 as well. So if you look at the diagram I drew with the pen, 4 and 5 have 1 and 2 already filled in. And that would be like this. So again, you've got 4 and 5, and they've got 2 recruits underneath them. Write a paper on your desk. Write it on your whiteboard. Go to your whiteboard and make the diagram. Put yourself in the middle in a bubble. Put Andy, your name on there. You too, Andy. And then put your first branch out there of who that person is that's already in your downline, and write their name in the next bubble. And then put another partner in another bubble and write their name, their username there. And then do that and do that. And everybody do that. And so you can see the structure of your organization at the beginning. So everyone go in their back office, hit that direct downline number that's on your main page, not this second, but later, and go hit that and get a piece of paper, put your name in the middle circle, put, Dave in there, and then your number 1, first partner. And when you look in your back office, anybody with a plus in your network is networking. That's how you identify who's networking. Anyone without a plus is a passive investor, and that's good too. You want both. You want everybody. It's a universal product. But you want to identify the people that are networking, and they have a plus besides their name because they're already bringing other people in. And you want to put those plus people in those numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like that. And build yourself a chart. It helps you focus. It helps you build out your business, and put people's names in the circles, in the bubbles, and it will help you 110% better than thinking about it, looking at it, wondering, all of that sort of stuff that everybody does wrong. Listen to your coach right now. Get a piece of paper or hit your whiteboard or use a dry erase. Make a circle, put Andy, your name in the middle, and then connect one bubble to you and put your first downline's name that has a plus, and your second and your third like that, and then focus on those direct people around you. Start doing leadership calls with them once a week, training calls with them, and start helping them get all the 2 people that they need underneath them. That's how you become really amazing at this business. That's how you build out a successful multi-million-dollar network. And that's the coach's tip of the century. This is a $1 million with an S, millions of dollar plan. If I was a soccer coach and I told you guys to do the formation like this and we're going to win the trophy, you guys would listen to me because you guys would be at the final game right now wanting to win the trophy. So I want you to win the trophy of economy here. I want your people to win. Set it up like the coach is showing you. Do what I tell you. Make your account like this. Make a paper, make a whiteboard, dry erase, whatever, and get to work. And you guys will have great success. You're welcome, okay? Do it, please. It's so important. It triggers the mind. There's greatness in the power of the pen meets the mind there. So we're here. We're partnered with Global Mining Farms. We're going to use the computing power to generate Bitcoins together. We're going to increase our community's wealth. That's why everyone came to crypto. We have the answer. We have the solution. We have the company. And we're going to give everyone a promise. And we're going to promise everybody daily profits. And since the doors open and the light switch went on, we have provided profits every single day without a glitch. So we have a track record of 100% so far. The second thing I want to say is everybody that's new, go and follow Michael Saylor on YouTube and podcast. Listen to this man when you're driving your car, in the gym, and things like that. One of the best advocates of Bitcoin in the world, the richest Bitcoin holder in America, one of the smartest businessmen in America. Listen to this guy. Just listen to him. Translate it in your language if you want on the subtitles. This is my mentor, Marcos, Andy's, and yours. listen to this guy, and he'll teach you way more than we can in a short period of time here today. But he's definitely the guy that you guys should all be listening to. And he did a spreadsheet like us on Bitcoin 100 years out, past his life cycle. Because I told you, Bitcoin's going to be mining for another 120 years. And he knows it. We know it. You know it. So we're guaranteed to make money here for years. Like, we're guaranteed. All we got to do is step up, sign up, and get to work. And it's a beautiful, beautiful situation. All right, I'm going to take you guys now to another document. Beautiful situation right now at BitHarvest. So we have something called blockchain technology, came out in 2008, and Bitcoin was released on the blockchain. It's a non-fungible, non-editable software. And again, I said it earlier, if we could put voting on the blockchain, we could have democracy back in an opinion out there. Crypto is the #1 thing on the blockchain right now. NFT, Web3, Metaverse, DeFi, all this stuff is coming in the future. Andy, any advice on this? Would you tell people to focus on crypto or any of this other stuff? What would you tell them?
Yeah, in fact, I do tell people, people try to talk to me about NFTs and Web3 and Metaverse, and I just say, look, let's just stick with crypto for now. Crypto is here to make us money right now. All this other stuff will be great in the future at some point, but the world's not ready for it. You're not making money at it. You can make money at crypto all day long, particularly now with BitHarvest. You can make money in BitHarvest with crypto all day long.
Marcos, back to you. Are you there?
Absolutely.
How many friends of yours made any real money on NFT, Web3, Metaverse crap sauce so far?
I don't know one single person that's made any money whatsoever on these hypes. These are just a bunch of temporary hypes that people get excited about. The friends tell the friends and it's just a fad. That's all it is, just a fad.
Okay, second question. Do you know anybody that's made money on Bitcoin?
Oh, you better believe it. So many people. It's just unbelievable. Now, Bitcoin is where it's at. That's where people really make the dough.
There you go. So both my guys can second the notion for everyone involved. Cryptocurrency is popular because of Bitcoin, not because of Shiba and Doge and Elon Musk and all those other monkeys, okay? Cryptocurrency is popular because Bitcoin is the inflationary digital asset of our lifetime, of history. It's really that important. It's history, folks. And so when you think about the strong points of it, the revolutionary points, where it's going into the future, it's the only thing we've ever had in our lives that is raging forward and has popularity like it does today. So we just had a halvening in April. We all joined right around the halvening, actually. We experienced that in our back office before and after the halvening. And so when the halvening occurred, Bitcoin went into scarcity mode, less and less Bitcoins available, and the price started to accumulate and rise. And we've been seeing that now over the weeks. We've hit 71.5 recently. And so just tried and true, based on the formula, Bitcoin will go up. And so again, check mark, happy to be here. The second thing is the mining farm partners. I introduced you to where the mining farm are and how they make Bitcoin for us, the manufacturers. They get a price cut. They get a commission cut of 50%, and they've got those electricity bills to pay. And so they have a tough time with that. Andy exemplified the fact that the mining farm partners, it's a no-brainer for them to latch on with us and then connect the dots and start making boosted mining together, because it's going to increase their bottom line. So we've got a win-win situation. BitHarvest is a brilliant company, in my opinion now, because again, never mind what it's called or anything, I really believe in the technology. You guys know and saw I come from the mining industry for years ago. Years. I've been in this deep. And so the technology had me in the first 5 minutes, truthfully, for me, your friend. The second thing is I know that mining is a big business and there's big legs on that. And if we've got a solution and an innovation and an engineered, device and machine like this, we can change the game. And that's Marcos was saying, game changer. So we have everything right now in 2024 at the right time. I love it. I really believe we are coming to the community at the right time with everything. Bitcoin.com says 150K, 250K real soon. Robert Kiyosaki, the guru on income producing assets. This guy needs to know about it. Andy, call Robert and introduce him to the BitBooster. Get him on one of our calls. Robert says that we're going to see 500K by 2025. And some other stuff I heard, he said 150K by August recently. I don't know. He's a big mouth guy on the Bitcoin. Kathy Wood, who Michael Saylor, myself, and others in the industry leaders, Tim Draper, we trust in her work. She's the hardest working lady in the finance industry of America from ARK Investment. She says 1.5 million, and everybody seconds her notion. So again, big growth coming down the highway for everybody involved in Bitcoin. It's a glorious time to be involved. The bull market is upon us. I've told my friends for years to get into Bitcoin. You can imagine how many friends over since 2011 till now that I've talked to about Bitcoin. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands for sure. And the reach has been into the millions. And still people haven't, stepped in. Still they haven't committed. Still they haven't even got some, which blows my mind. But we're at the best time in history to make that decision. We're at the best time in history to get involved today. So the bull run is upon us. So what are you going to do, Jan? What are you going to do? Are you going to buy now? Well, maybe it's a little pricey. I bought them at 20 bucks. It's hard for me to buy them at 71.5 when I bought them at 20 bucks before. So are you going to trade? Well, all my friends have lost their house, their shirt, their wives on trading. Probably not going to do that either. So where are we going to get the Bitcoins? The mining industry. And we've made that simple with BitHarvest, the BitBooster. We've given everybody the vehicle to make Bitcoins daily with us. And there's no limit in quantity. Woo! You can own as many of our crypto Bitcoin printing machines you want, ladies and gentlemen, as many as you want. And you can start making Bitcoins like a boss like us, and it never stops. And as we've said, 5-year warranty, the machine never quits. The money has got to go behind machines, in my opinion. 2024, I'm all in. If a friend of mine asked me, let's make a restaurant and we're going to use robot bartenders and robot kitchen staff, I'd be in. I would absolutely step up and open a restaurant like that right now this year. That's how I feel about machines making me money. And we all know the saying, don't we? Money makes money, yeah? And so take all that small change crypto from all your wallets and all what you got kicking around wasting time and buy some boosters. Buy them now, okay? We know traditional mining, I showed you, and now we're in BitBooster mining. Our machine works with every single machine out there, so we're directly plugged in. The magic sauce is in the software on the device. We're advanced as quantum computing. We're getting up there. We're getting some of the most amazing things. I've said it before. I'll explain it again. Bitcoin goes slow. It does 1, 1, 1 like that. If we're going to increase it by 300%, it's going to go 3, 3, 3, 3 like that. We're improving the speed, the electricity, the efficiency. That's all it's about. And that's everything to a mining farm. That's everything to them. It's so crucial and so important. Okay. And you can see here, we're bringing value as a business, technology as a business, and solution as a business. Andy, would you agree with me that value, technology, and solution are the trifecta of a success in any business model right now?
Yeah, absolutely. With those three things, you've got everything you need now to build a business to succeed.
Thank you. And that's true in any business, right? That's not just this one, right?
That's true. That's true with any business.
And so we're positioned correctly now. We're building the network. It's already there. We got our mining farm partner rolling. We're doing it. We want to become the global leader in boosted Bitcoin mining. That's us. And we need you, us, and everyone to build wealth in this community and participate in Bitcoin mining with us. And that's how we're going to get there. We're all going to work in a community and a fashion. We've got a CEO that's a smart guy. He identified this technology over 2 years ago in Europe. They partnered up. They built a corporation all around it. 2 years in the testing. Last August, they had their test lab running. This March of this year, the business corporate opened, and everything has been smooth sailing ever since we opened our doors in March. The headquarters is amazing. I'll show you guys that later, but let's listen to our CEO and see what he has to say about the BitBooster and what we're doing here. Okay, let me get that video for you guys.
So at BitHarvest, we are not just envisioning the future, we are actually creating it. So as pioneers in the cryptocurrency mining sector, our mission is to drive the industry towards greater efficiency and sustainability through innovative technology. The Bitcoin Mining Booster AI70 Pro, our core product, not only has significantly lower energy consumption compared to traditional mining equipment, but it also greatly enhances mining efficiency, truly achieving green mining. So why settle for slow process of traditional mining when our BitBooster can speed up your Bitcoin mining? Our BitBooster technology redefines the mining field, offering you a smarter, faster, and more efficient way to mine Bitcoin. Say goodbye to those traditional methods of the past. Embrace the mining future brought by BitBooster, where every effort rewards you with more value.
Woo! This guy is a beast. He's a Bitcoiner from way back in the years. He loves Bitcoin. They had mining operations in Singapore when they were younger. A lot of history with this guy and crypto. And Lenny is our CTO. You guys saw him in the opener video that we have there. Two brilliant men at the head of this company in their late 30s. They're young bulls. They know what they're doing. They got us a license, the MSB license. And after this license, same as Coinbase and many others, now we are in talks with MasterCard to be able to put USDT earnings, BTH, and other things on that card for all of the members. So that's coming down the pipeline soon for everybody. The headquarters is open 6 days a week. The CEO is visible. He's in the Dubai Crypto Expo. All of the company is at a corporate level out there exposing the brand to the marketplace. We rely on them to do that, and they're doing a fabulous job. They have an 8,000 square foot facility that you can visit. Everyone's going to visit here in July 16th. This place has the BitBooster server room, and I've been in there. I showed you guys the video. Everyone that visits this operation really, really loves it. Let's take a look at some of the teams that have been here so far and what the city looks like for July 16th. Woo, look at that. July 16th. We're going to be there. Everybody's coming. So let me pull up this document for you guys so you can see this for a minute. I'll minimize this. So we've got less than 5 days left. Friday is cutoff to become at the convention of BitHarvest, our launch. And the company has sales tracking in the back office of everybody since May 1st, and we've extended it to June 14th for everyone because a lot of us came in late and wanted to take a stab at it and try. The headquarters has also said that if anyone meets the Asia requirements and can buy themselves a connecting flight to Asia for themselves and really wants to go, they will pick up the connecting flight, the hotel, and everything according to plan for you. So this was a big eye-opener that we received that news today from headquarters. So that's new. And everyone that's trying so hard to make this happen and on our teams working diligently, congratulations. And that is something special. So again, some people felt like, hey, I'm just not going to make these sales quotas by the June 14th Friday, but I'm damn close, or I've done the Asia or I've done the Europe qualifications. Well, now wherever you land on the map, you can fly from there, and then you guys can get to the event as well. So I hope that helps some people. It did help Ryan and a couple of his from Texas. They both purchased 10 boosters each. They want to go to head office, so they're going to buy their ticket from Houston or Dallas directly to Singapore, and then the company's going to pick it up from Singapore, hotel and everything according to plan for them. So again, they made them super happy. So this does fit into people's plans. This does fit into people's wants. And we've got to make sure, Marcos, Andy, all of you listening out there, all the leaders with us, let your people know. If they want to just pick up that connecting flight to that point, the company will take care of the rest, and you'll be able to come and experience this. And I would say that events are worth more than money. You're going to put contacts in your phone. You're going to meet the CEO. Your confidence level is going to go to the top. You're going to be immersed in the technology, immersed in the company. You're going to see everything eyes wide open, make videos, make photos. It is absolutely the #1 way to be a representative of any company, is to attend the corporate headquarters and see it all yourself and be part of the energy. Andy, any comments in your past when you visited the headquarters and been part of the energy? Did you leave with any motivation after that?
Yeah, absolutely. It just brings the whole thing to life. You know, it's not just a case of some numbers on a screen or some people on the screen. You get to meet people, you get to understand their lives, their motivation, and there's always something you can take from whoever you meet when you engage with the big events on the stage and so on. It's like watching a football game, actually being in the stadium as opposed to sitting at home and watching it. It's a bit like being at a rock concert rather than just listening to the CD or streaming the album afterwards. You've got all the emotion, you got the smells, the sounds, just the whole immersive experience. It brings the whole thing to life for you, and it makes it more real. It embeds itself inside you as something that you want to have more of, and you want to achieve in whatever endeavor you want more of it.
Absolutely. I've had the pleasure of being in head office 2 months in a row, and my videos are all around the internet. Many people have used them even in their landing pages and funnel pages, and Marcos used them on YouTube and everywhere. And those videos were key, instrumental in our success of taking off with the company. So that's power and proof, social proof right there, folks, that going to head office and being real live in person and experiencing the technology pays in spades in community value. Like, social proof is everything. Marcos, would you agree going to an event is a life-changing experience for you?
Oh, absolutely. There's nothing like it. When you're there at the event, you feel the energy, you feel the liveliness, you feel the excitement. You actually you go away with an entire different perspective. It changes your perspective, and it really changes your mindset. So I recommend everybody. And then you also make connections too. Every time you go to an event, you make more and more connections, and you build a greater and greater community as you move forward. And there's nothing like being able to tell others. And it also helps your business, because now you have a testimony. Now you can have a testimony and say, hey, I saw the device for myself. I saw the server farms for myself. They work. Everything is real. Everything is there. So people are able to take your word more for it, because if you tell them, this as well, have you been there? No, and then you can't say that you've been there. And you says, well, I have a friend that's been there. But when you can say that you've been there and you've seen it, that does something on a much grander scale for your reputation.
Yes.
Absolutely,
yes,
a much grander scale for your reputation when you're sharing it with others.
Attaboy. You nailed it, my man. Both you guys. Love you guys. So it's all about profits. We're sustainable. We have a cash flow positive model. We're never running out of Bitcoins. Sign up today. We're getting them directly from the pool. 30% is yours. You know, it's that easy. It's that simple. Start today, everybody listening. So I get the question often, does the booster make more than Bitcoin? And the flat out answer is, yes, it does. So if I have 1 Bitcoin on my pocket on January 1st, and I go a whole year to December 31st, I still have 1 Bitcoin. And everyone will agree with me, including myself, that that's a good thing. So no one is disrespecting the holding of a Bitcoin. Now, let's say I've got Bitcoin, Solana, BNB, Doge, Shiba, anything else worth 70K. Ripple, Dipple. Now, if I take that 70K and I buy 70 boosters, guess what? I own them. And we also know they're going to be paid off in 4 months, flat out paid off. And then those 70 boosters are going to run for a year. I'm going to have 1.823 Bitcoins at the end of the year on plan B for booster. So think about that. 70 boosters instead of 70K of crypto is going to produce 1.823 of Bitcoins. And guess what? That's just the first year. Let's go to year 2. Let's go to year 3. Let's go to year 4. Let's go to year 5, 6, 7. Let's look at Andy's crazy spreadsheet another day, and he'll send you the link, and you can see what this looks like. It's bananas. It's bananas how many more boosters you can accumulate and grow your machine and grow your machine farm of your own and get bigger and bigger and bigger results. It's bananas. It really is amazing. And it's all the power of math. Guess what? Bitcoin is math. It's all the power of machines. Guess what? Bitcoin relies on machines. It's all the power of computational hash and software. And it's all here in this device. Like, it's really a marriage made in heaven. It's a no-brainer. And at the end of the day, a lot of people are looking at this going, wow, you mean to tell me I own those boosters and this thing's going to run again year 2, 3, 4, 5 like that? Yes, I'm saying that. I'm saying that. You got a 5-year warranty. So you're guaranteed that you're going to get 5 years juice out of this thing plus, plus, plus. And like Marco said before, these things never die anyway. My machine's been running since 2017 and many, many Bitcoin mining machines running since 2009, still running today. They might change a fan or a cable or something like that, but those machines are industrial power and they just keep running. And that's the best part. We are buying income producing asset machines that just keep running for us. I've covered the marketing plan. You guys get it all. Cover the wallets. I would say that our YouTube channel is really strong, and I would say that our Telegram channel for the company is really strong. You can use the videos I'm using here, and you can get all the documents that I've got right here. So if you go to Telegram, you can see that we have a BitHarvest channel and an info channel. Andy, Marcos, one of those guys is going to drop all the links in the chat for you guys. You can see here the latest news. You can see that steady growth is coming for Bitcoin holders, 104%. Bitcoin versus Buffett. I love our news channel, by the way. You guys should be forwarding this stuff into your chat rooms. Everybody should start a chat room on Telegram if you're a leader and a manager. You can see videos of us in the culture and the communities out there. They give a price point every day of where we're at. Bitcoin, BTH is up, Bitcoin's down. So really, really good quality. They give you all the flyers, all the videos, all that stuff. So without further ado, I want to show everybody a brand new video today. And that is how to buy a BitBooster with one click. So we've got a brand new one-click system starting on Saturday. Write it down. Don't ask before Saturday why it's not there, because it's not going to be there till Saturday. We have a system upgrade. And this is the video that shows you how to buy a booster with a one-click. Let's have a look.
How to buy BitBooster with one-click BTH purchase. In this video, we'll guide you through the process of buying BitBooster with one-click BTH purchase. Sign in to your BitHarvest account. Click on Buy Booster. Click on Buy Now. Click on Purchase BTH using USDT wallet. This means you will purchase an equivalent $100 amount of BTH directly from your USDT wallet as a payment for BitBooster. Note: please make sure you have sufficient balance in your USDT wallet. Select the wallet you want to use and enter the amount. Click on Purchase Now. Finally, click Confirm to complete your purchase. That's it. You've learned how to buy BitBooster with one-click BTH purchase.
Woo! Thank you, Mr. Andy Galloway. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a video teaser for Saturday's upgrade, and you can thank that handsome UK man over there, Mr. Andy Galloway. He gave me notes, 12 things to change on the website in the month of May when I was at headquarters. I submitted them to the company. This also proves to us that the company is supportive and listening to the community. That change right there, Mr. Andy dialed it in for them and said, we need something like that, and they did it. You don't have to do spot trade on BTH anymore in order to buy a booster. However, you can still do spot trade, and you can still buy and sell BTH. It's not leaving, but you don't have to go through that extra step that's confusing, slowing down the experience, slowing down the buying, slowing down the onboarding, other words like that. A lot of people have been confused there and made mistakes. So well done. Well done.
I love it. I love it.
It's great.
You will have to convert your USDT to your purchase wallet. That will never change. But once that's done, the change is left there, and then you buy your booster. That's it. You don't have to go to spot trade anymore. Okay. That step is erased now.
Excellent.
What do you think of that, guys? You like it?
Anything to streamline it and make it simpler is always better for our business. That's absolutely sure.
That's what I said too. I agreed. I said that too, is it's absolutely better for our business, because then we can, you know, grow faster and everybody can get involved with us, you know, faster, and, you know, just takes that silly step out that people get confused with, and just going to make it all better. All right, so what do we have? Well, we have the opportunity of a lifetime, don't we, Marcos and Andy? We have something to put Bitcoin in everyone's pockets worldwide. We have a legal product to be able to sell around the world. We're selling a USB device, a software and hardware device in a box like an iPhone. We have a serial number. We have an invoice. We have a tax write-off. We have everything in this company to be successful for everyone. The flyers, the videos, the how-tos, the withdrawals, everything you need to be successful in this business model. Every question answered. So the only question left is the same one Marcos and Andy are asking of you, is when are you coming to work with us? When are you coming to work with us? When are you going to put the gas on? When are you going to start putting Bitcoin in people's pockets? And I've said it before, if you want a lot of friends and you want a lot of community, you have to bring them value. Crypto is making people lose money out there. That industry, that space, the crypto space, it's flooded with all kinds of noise. But the crypto industry, the blockchain technology, the Bitcoin is the only decentralized real crypto in the world. We've said it before, it is. And so really, we're hyper-focused on Bitcoin and putting it in people's pockets. And we believe people first, money second. If we take care of people, we're a bit of a redemption journey right now, but if we put Bitcoin in everyone's pockets, we're going to be able to build a really big community here at BitHarvest, and then we're going to expand and progress to more together. So again, get out there, light up the continents, light up those cities, open an office. We even have office provisions. If you guys do 100 boosters a month in sales, corporate will help you pay the bills on your office in your city. And so you can have an education workshop center, help you close deals, help with wallets, all that kind of stuff. Pitch every day there from a projector or TV. And so you have this opportunity with BitHarvest to really grow a big, substantial, sham-free business model right here with us. So again, nothing in your way of success, everything there designed for you. The invoice I speak of looks like this. You've got your uptime of 24 hours, which that means the machine is making money 24 hours for you. You've got your date of purchase. You've got your purchase amount. You've got your serial number of your device there. That all appears in your back office. You got your mining service agreement, your packaging fee, risk factors, and you've also got the warranty, the most important part. The BitBooster covers for 5 years. If anything glitches, it is replaced in 24 hours, and you keep making Bitcoins. And away we grow. Away we grow, ladies and gentlemen. We're right on track. We're a revolution. We're a pioneer. Nothing like us. Nobody's got this. We're #1 in the world. We're inspectable, traceable, transparent. You can trace all your withdrawals back on the blockchain, see them coming from the pool level. We're very low cost, $100 to get involved. We're a quick return. You make money same day in USDT sales. There's no caps on earnings. It's a positive experience, and we've made the mining industry simple for everybody to get involved. Andy, how many people want to have this product in their portfolio, in your opinion, out there?
In my opinion, everybody should have some Bit boosters in their portfolio.
There you go. There you go. The companies exposing themselves out there, they're not hiding. Only shams are companies where you don't know who the CEO is. They're not at the trade shows. They don't appear. They don't go to the blockchain shows. We go to them. We're going to all of them this year. We're going to be in Block Week, 8,000 attendees coming to next. We just did the Crypto Expo in Dubai. So again, if you're going to join a company and represent them, make sure that they're exposing themselves in the industry properly out there on a corporate level before you think they're real and all that. At least at BitHarvest, we can see that. Again, our July 16th event is massive. And that rounds it out. Thank you all. We've given you guys an in-depth, comprehensive look at the whole BitHarvest company, and we hope you guys all grow this business with us and take this to the moon. Sign up today, get the link. If you're watching the replay, take the link from who invited you, get your booster fired up, and let's get to work making Bitcoins and putting them in everybody's pockets. Let's do it, family. Let's go. Let's grow.
Let's do it.